going to start by gessoing all the pieces. I like to gesso my chipboard before I start painting on it, just so the paint doesn't soak into the chipboard and I get a lighter color is really what I'm looking for. And I've sped this up the fastest I've ever sped up any of my videos, so we'll see how well I can do keeping up. So this is where I started to alter the mini canvas. I got out the embossing powder and then I got out the spray that I used, but this is what happens when you don't check your sprays before you start recording. It was clogged and it wouldn't work. So I was like, oh man. So I resorted to this because this is the color that I really wanted to use. And then there's some pink in there, and then when I started to run them together, I got this really cool purple color. And then I'm adding the embossing powder to the edges, just right on top of the sprays. And this is actually the first time I've not used embossing ink to adhere my embossing powder. I saw this technique on somebody's video. Oh man, I can't remember which video that was that I saw that on, but I was like, hey, I didn't even know that was a thing that you could use your embossing powder and it would stick down without the ink. So, I mean, the ink pad. So yeah, it just adheres right to the wet surface. Very cool. So here I am still trying with that clogged acrylic paint spray that I had made myself. And it's funny because in here, I thought I had turned the camera off because I was like, no sense in everybody just watching me trying to figure out how to get this blue on here. Like right here, I think I'm pretty sure that the camera's not going. And I went and grabbed another, a different blue that I had, and it worked out well. It worked out well, but for real, right now, I don't even know I'm recording this. But I decided, let's just leave it all in. So here's where I go to think I'm pushing record, but it wasn't. So I had to start over. So I just sprayed that, and then I'm using some more embossing powder, my favorite, Frontage Shabby Pink, my absolute favorite. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of that, because I'm trying to use up what I have and not buy any more, but when I run out of that, I'm going to have more of it. I just am. So these are the closest ink colors I had to the colors of the year for this project, and I think they turned out really well. Loving it. And then I add the spun sugar. It's just my favorite color pink. So I make sure that love gets all colored in there. And then I try to show you, but you can't really see. I've just got it going too fast too. All right, now I'm going to just adhere all the pieces together on my little easel. Which I also got the easel from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts, but I couldn't find the link for that, so I'm going to have to ask her about that. But yeah, too cute. I'm into these mini canvases. I don't know, this is like the second one I've done, and I just am loving it. So here I'm adding some pretty trim that has little hearts on it to the bottom. So cute. And then one of these gorgeous butterfly appliques. I just want to stick one on everything because they're so cute. All right, and I love this fine tip glue bottle because some of the chipboard that Gypsy Soul Laser Cut carries is very intricate, and so that fine tip applicator comes in mighty handy for those pieces. So then I decided, what are we going to put on the top? So I'm adding some ribbon that will hang down on both sides, and I'm going to trim those up, so they're not hanging longer than the easel. And then I happen to have some flowers that I thought fit the perfect color scheme. So I'm just going to add those about. I mean, it's almost going so fast, I feel like you can't even... Well, this part doesn't really matter. You see I'm gluing on flowers. That's what I'm doing, gluing on flowers. But then I decide on the side I would like to have more of a little bouquet. So I am going to curl all the wire underneath the little rosebuds. Tiny rosebuds are my favorite thing. Just love them. And then I'm going to twist them together in a little bouquet to go on the side. I mean, they're just so cute. I can't help it. Love them. All right, and then I'm going to add a little blue bow to match. And there, it's so cute. And now I'm just using my heat gun to remove the hot glue strings. And that flash by right there was just some glitter glue. I think I got it at Walmart because that's what this piece was missing, sparkle. And you know, I have to have sparkle somewhere on every project. Like I just can't not